Future Star Friday continues. This time we're going to take a look at the top contenders for the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. We'll see who wins the divisional championship and most likely the title as the winter book favorite for the 2020 Kentucky Derby. Top contenders include Dennis Moment, 8 Rings, and Maxfield, along with Shopfield and Scabbard in this race. Let's start at the rail with Dennis Moment. He picked up a 19-length victory at the P-Patch, and he just dominated a maiden special weight. That was after a race in which he lost his rider, clipped heels, and lost the jockey. He came back with a 19-length win and a 95 Brisnet speed figure, and then upped that up to a 98 Brisnet speed figure in winning the Iroquois Stakes. He's got touch button speed in both of his victories. He can come just a little bit off the pace, or he can just take it on the front end. And with that rail draw and Irad Ortiz in the saddle, he may just be going to the lead and try to lead this one from flag fall to that's all. Meanwhile, 8 Rings, he's another one that lost his rider in his second lifetime race, and he came back with an impressive victory in the American Pharoah Stakes, winning by a length and 6 lengths in that race. And 8 Rings, the son of Empire Maker, you know, he was purchased for $520,000 at the Keeneland September sale, and he picked up a win by 6 lengths in his debut race. He's another one that's got speed. John Velasquez stays in the iron, and this horse another one is probably capable of coming just off the pace, but last time he dominated with his speed. Meanwhile, Scabbard had a little bit of trouble in his second place finish to Dennis Moment in the Iroquois Stakes. He was kind of shuffled back and had to steady, and then kind of came around horses and picked up a nice second place finish in that Iroquois Stakes. He should be able to get the mile and a 16th, being by More Than Ready out of a Gone West mare, and Scabbard seems to continue to work well. Another horse that's working well is Shoplifted, and this horse is kind of interesting, 20-1 on the morning line, but what's nice about this horse, he continues to work well, worked out on October 13th, then came back on October 20th with a 5-furlong slow move for Steve Asmussen, and then snuck out 3 days later with a 5-furlong and 1 flat workout in which she worked it out with Wicked Whisper over the Santa Anita surface. I'm just not wondering if they didn't kind of give him a race in the American Pharoah. In that race, 8 Rings and American Theorem kind of just drew off to the big lead, and not a lot of closers were able to do anything on that surface. If the surface is a little bit more fair, Shoplifted can kind of make a move because they've got 4 workouts since that race and really seem to be honing in on his speed. He's a son of Into Mischief, and he is capable of showing more speed than he's been showing in his races, and a big, blocky, muscular horse. This horse is definitely capable of upping his speed figure by about 10 points. I'm going to go with Dennis Moment in this race. I think he has that push-button speed and acceleration that I'm looking for. Maxfield, another one who picked up a nice win in the Keeneland Futurity, kind of a cartoonish big move from 9th place, just circled the field and drew off by 5 lengths. His most recent workout on October 25th was very impressive, and I can easily make a case for Maxfield winning this race, a 99 Brisnet speed figure in his win. He's by Bernardini mare out of a Street Sense as the sire, so Maxfield definitely has the pedigree to be one of the leading contenders in this race. Jose Ortiz rides Maxfield. Those are your leading contenders. I think Dennis Moment's going to be favored. I think Maxfield and 8 Rings are going to be the second and third contenders. My long shot in this race is Shoplifted, as I like the workout pattern, and I think the son of Into Mischief is going to be sent a little bit more into this race and is capable of possibly picking up a second place finish. But my top selection is going to be Dennis Moment. I just think he's got the speed, continues to work well, and just been impressive in both his victories. I think 8 Rings could decline a little bit here, so I'm going to go Dennis Moment over Shoplifted and Maxfield for the exacta, and that's the way I'm leaning as my 1-2 selections in this race. Who do you like? Leave a comment below, share the video, and like to get more subscribers. Just ring that bell for notifications. We're going to be previewing all 14 Breeders' Cup races here. We've already got a look at the juvenile fillies, and now here are the juvenile colts. Who do you like in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile?